Welcome, Gemini, to your April messages from Spirit Reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages that Spirit would like to share with you over this time. Gemini, I'm going to start off by pulling your main oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming in for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Right, let us see, Gemini, what is coming in for you. The first message you have is prosperity, and as you can imagine, that is an incredibly auspicious energy to see. As you can see in this image, there is the shower of gold coming down. So Spirit wants you to know that somewhere in your life, you are going to have the feeling of being showered in prosperity. And once we pull the tarot, we will see where this is possible for you. The next message you have is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Spirit wants you now to slow down and listen to what that inner calling is. You know, Gemini, many of us just ignore that deep calling within us. We just get on with our day-to-day living and the everyday busyness and stresses and worries. But now Spirit wants you to take that time and really look and see what is your soul calling for. And then finally you have number 32, decisions, higher self. And here, my dear Geminis, Spirit wants you to make a big decision and follow your heart down a new path. So it's going to be interesting to see what that is all about. I'm going to start off here with prosperity, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this prosperity energy is for Gemini, please. And we have the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Gemini, I'm going to take one more card. I just would like to get some further insight as to what this energy could be for you. The King of Swords. Gemini, you are presenting under this energy as King of Swords. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords we are speaking about. Now, King of Swords is a very strong and smart king. This is the king, Gemini, that lets his head rule his heart. He takes emotion out of the equation. When he has to make big decisions or plans, he uses all his mental capacities, his intellect, his logic, his practical skills. Seven of Pentacles, my dear Geminis, tells me that you have a plan. Now, this plan, of course, is going to be very specific to you, but it's a plan that you have been working on for some time, spending days, nights, thinking how, when, where you can bring this into play. Now, this could be something to do with your money, my dear Gemini, something to do with your job, maybe starting a business, maybe expanding a business, finding a new job. It could be anything like that, but it doesn't have to be, because we can be prosperous in any area of our lives. This could be the energy of wanting to move to a better neighborhood, to a better home. It could be the energy of wanting to meet somebody and grow your family. And what I'm seeing with Seven of Pentacles, you might have got stuck in this energy of overthinking. And overthinking is happening, my dear Geminis, because there is a lot of fear around whatever you are planning. Now, when we plan something that means a great deal to us, The fear that it might fail can hold us back. And this is what I'm seeing here. You're ready. You've done all the thinking. You've done the research. And what I'm seeing for a lot of my Geminis, you've written this down. You've got plans. You've got pointers. This is not something you're just jumping off the ledge and diving into. You've done the work. But my dear Geminis, from what I can see is that now many of you might have entered into analysis, paralysis, overthinking. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What will people say? Will people laugh at me? Will I ruin my reputation? You know, all this energy starts coming up, and it holds you in the energy of not moving forward. Can you see we have this little rabbit here? Now, rabbits in the tarot are very lucky signs, and this little rabbit is diving into the grass head first. It's time, my dear Geminis, to take a calculated risk. And if you work with our King of Swords energy, now remember, you're using all your mental capacities. So you're thinking everything through. You're planning everything. There's no emotional energy here. Everything is organized and planned. It's time now for you, my dear Geminis, to take that leap into whatever this is for you, because we see that it is sitting under prosperity. So your core message is telling you, look at it, plan it, and do it. Don't hold back. Your prosperity, that beautiful shower of golden coins, is waiting for you. And all it takes now is for you to dive in. For me, it's not even going to be such a big risk, especially because we see with King of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, you've done your homework. You know what it's all about. Yes, of course, you can't plan for every little thing that might come up. And of course, there's going to be bumps and hurdles as you go along. But if you remain in King of Swords energy, don't get overwhelmed. Don't get emotional. Keep letting your head rule your heart. My dearest Geminis, before you know it, you are going to be sitting in the energy of being showered with prosperity. Very nice to see. Let us move on now and see what Answer the Call is all about, and I'm going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what Answer the Call is for Gemini, please. And we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, Gemini, there is a big possibility that Answer the Call and prosperity are very connected. Can you see our Knight of Pentacles is holding up the pentacle facing the past? And here we see that one pentacle floating. I think, my dear Geminis, that whatever this is that your soul is calling for you to do is very connected to what is going to bring in this prosperity. Knight of Pentacles tells me that some of my Geminis might have made an attempt in the past to get this going. Whether it was something to do with work, business, or a relationship or a home, whatever it was, there was some kind of attempt to get it going. And because we see here that the fields are barren, it tells me that either it was too slow in getting off the ground, or it never got off the ground and you just left it and moved on. So there is this energy of an attempt in whatever this is. And perhaps, my dear Geminis, once we've tried something and we feel we failed or we feel it didn't work, sometimes we can be very loath to go back and try again. But what we see happening over this time is Spirit is telling you there is a very particular person coming in for you, Gemini, who is presenting as Queen of Pentacles. Now, this once again could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Pentacles we are speaking about. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very solid, grounded and stable queen. As you can see here, she's sitting in a beautifully lush landscape and she's holding the pentacle in her lap, very relaxed. This queen is going to be coming in and they are going to bring your attention to what this is for you. They either are going to reignite the passion and the desire in you again, or they are going to assist you, my dear Geminis, in some way, or they're just going to give you a nice shake-up with the energy of Gemini. What are you doing? You know this is your dream. You know this is what you want. What are you waiting for? Just because you didn't meet with success the first time, don't give up. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you get there. I think our queen is going to play a pivotal role for you so that you can now really look at what you truly want to be doing right now, what your soul is calling you to do right now, my dear Geminis. I think the Nine of Swords, that worry and that anxiety is very connected to what happened in the past. Or should we say what didn't happen in the past? What if I fail again? What if I lose money? What if everybody says, oh, I told you so? You know, all this energy. Gemini, our Queen of Pentacles, is going to come in and they're going to put everything into perspective for you. And I think this Queen is going to really give you that leg up so that you now see the bigger picture and you can now really be in a position where you can anticipate the prosperity flowing in. Very nice to see. Let us move on now and see what decisions is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what higher self is for Gemini, please. And we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Right, let's just move that up a little bit. Right, Gemini, very nice to see. What we see here, my dear Geminis, is that you, under this energy, are presenting as Queen of Wands. We saw you when you made your decision and when you got everything going and moving into motion. We saw you presenting as King of Swords. But here we see you working with Queen of Wands energy. I love to see that you work under decisions with Queen of Wands energy, because Queen of Wands, my dear Geminis, has two sides to her. On the one side, she's innovative, creative, dynamic, a go-getter, makes things happen on the physical plane, and on the other side, she works and co-creates with spirit. She believes that when she works with spirit, she is able to bring in great manifestations on the physical plane. Eight of Pentacles tells me that now, over this time, you are going to commit to whatever this is for you 100%. This decision is connected to answer the call, is connected to our prosperity. We have one beautiful cohesive message for you. This heart here is what your soul is calling for you to do, to follow your heart, to follow what is right for you. It does not matter, my dear Geminis, what other people are saying or offering or suggesting. Ultimately, you must honor your own heart and your own road. And we see that this is what you do. You make the decision that is right for you. You answer the call and you now allow your prosperity to flow in. Wonderful, Gemini. Let us move on now and see what your angels would like to share with you. So we just want to see now what Gemini's angels would like to share with them, please. Success. Now, Gemini, Please look at that posture and please look at your angel there. You, my dear Geminis, are on your way, and here are your angels coming in and letting you know in no uncertain terms that you are going to meet with success in whatever this is for you. Gemini, it does not matter how many times you have tried and not succeeded. This is of no importance. The importance is that you now try again, especially if this is something that your heart is calling for you to do. If you, my dear Geminis, go into the history of the most successful people in the world, you will be amazed at the amount of times they met with failure. But it was not failure for them. For them, it was lessons learned. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try again. Okay, that didn't work as well. Let me try another way. And every time they learnt, and every time they gained experience and wisdom, and then ultimately they met with success. And Gemini, this is time for your success. Your angels have confirmed it, and we saw it all the way through. This is going to be a really good period for you. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you a period filled with many blessings, and I'm sending you all so much love.